Welcome to the Social Intelligence Channel. Do you know that more than 85% of relationships lead to breakups? This high failure rate is often due to people choosing partners for the wrong reasons, such as societal pressure or fear of being alone, rather than genuine compatibility. Selecting the right partner is like finding a needle in a haystack. It's a daunting task that can make or break the success of a relationship. But before we dive into the signs that might indicate we're settling for the wrong person, it's essential to acknowledge just how crucial this choice is. A healthy, thriving relationship can bring so much joy and fulfillment, while an unfulfilling one can lead to feelings of stagnation and unhappiness. Common mistakes people make when choosing partners often stem from a lack of self-reflection. We often overlook those glaring red flags because we're too caught up in the thrill of a new relationship. We might prioritize superficial traits like physical appearance or social status, ignoring the more critical aspects of compatibility. Or we might be so desperate to be in a relationship that we settle for someone who isn't truly a good match. We might even convince ourselves that we can change our partner or that they'll change for us, a recipe for disaster. We've all been there, and it's a hard pill to swallow, but recognizing these mistakes is the first step to making a change. These mistakes can also stem from a fear of being alone or a fear of uncertainty. We might cling to a relationship that's just good enough because the thought of being single is unbearable. We might also be influenced by societal pressures, like the expectation to be in a relationship by a certain age or the notion that being single is somehow taboo. Whatever the reason, it's vital to acknowledge the role our own fears and insecurities play in our partner selection process. So, why do we prioritize the wrong things when choosing a partner? One major reason is that we're not taking the time to understand ourselves. We might not have a clear idea of what we want or need in a relationship, which makes it impossible to recognize when someone isn't meeting those needs. We get caught up in the excitement of a new connection and lose sight of what truly matters. The more we reflect on our past relationships, the more we may realize that we prioritize the wrong things. We were so focused on surface-level qualities that we neglected the deeper aspects of compatibility. But as we've grown and learned more about ourselves, we should begin to understand what truly matters to us in a partner. It's amazing how much this realization can shift our approach to relationships. Many of us used to think that we needed someone who shared the same hobbies or interests as ourselves, but now we know that's not what's essential. What we really need is someone who aligns with our values, supports our growth, and encourages us to be our authentic self. It's a game changer when we take the time to understand what we need and want in a relationship. Understanding our own values and needs can drastically change our partner selection process. It's no longer about finding someone who's just good enough or who checks off certain boxes on our list. It's about finding someone who truly resonates with us on a deep level. In conclusion, selecting the right partner is about being intentional and self-aware. It's about recognizing our mistakes and being honest with ourselves about what we truly need in a relationship. Thanks for watching, and we'd love to hear from you. What are your thoughts on partner selection? Share your experiences or insights in the comments below. If you want to improve your relationship skills, be sure to check out our video on building a strong connection with your partner.